So, one word, you can have the glasses on or
I think I'll
off.
leave them on this time.
And your name is?
Advertise my expensive Ray-Bans. Tim Doe.
And what's the story?
The story's about the essays I write. I travel around and write about them.
You live in your car.
I live in my car, and the last one said highways, byways, little traveled roads, historic areas, museums, off the beaten path kind of stuff.
And you write them on your laptop?
No, I go into public libraries everywhere I go. I have cards for everywhere. Like it says in the essay, my wallet is thick, but not with cash. It's thick with library cards.
The library.
I go everywhere. I can tell you all about Southern and Central California libraries. I have cards from all over the place. I carry books.
How do you call up your material in the library?
All you got to do, because their computers are ubiquitous these days, they're everywhere. You just go in and use your card, access, in my case, my Gmail account, and there's the essay that I saved from the day before yesterday when I was 100 miles away working on in another library. And it's in Gmail, so you just continue to access. You've always got it right there saved. That's what I use, is Gmail. So I was working on this essay, and it was coming along very well. It probably ended up, and I have 5,000 words, something like that, of the stories and stuff that had been happening to me in the past month. What I do is I go through the address book and click on all my friends. There's a whole big collection of them that they're going to get this, whether they like it or not. And I work on it, then I save, work, save. And finally, it was ready to send from here in Carpinteria. It was done. And I looked at it and I go, it's done. And I've been working on this for like a month. A lot of hours. I'm very meticulous when it comes to writing.
From where to where?
You mean geographically?
City?
Oh, everywhere from, the extremes would be from Pasadena to Fraser Park to Santa Barbara to Newhall and everything inside that. A lot of it concentrates on the agricultural towns. Fillmore and Santa Paula, Ojai is a good one. There's a good one. Carpinteria is becoming one of my favorites. I don't think I want to leave here.
Why?
I used to hitchhike up here in the 60s. So I have a special bond for it.
What do you like about the Carpinteria Library?
Oh, it's the size, the intimate. If you want stuff to recommend, the Pasadena Central Library. I like biography, and they have a collection of biography in there that is world class.
Now, some people would say libraries are becoming obsolete.
No,
currently, what do you
wrong.
think?
Wrong. They're going to survive. No, they've embraced computers. They always will fill a niche. They always will. Go to Fraser Park, pull up, get off the interstate, or from here you can take Highway 33 and go to the play. And go up there and look at Fraser Park, look at the town. Oh, this is nice, it's quaint, it's westerny, it's kind of beat up. And it's very fun. I enjoy it a lot. And then go across the highway, get to that split in the road, take a right, and go up there. You won't believe the library that they built. Not believe it. Far and away the most dominant building in the whole town of
So do
Fraser
you think
Park.
there are a lot of people like you that don't necessarily have a computer, but they know they'll get a relatively new one wherever they go in the library?
Yes, yeah, absolutely, without question. In my essay, you'll find that I have never, ever, and you won't either, be refused a library card. No one will, you will never, you've got to have California ID. You do have to have that. But you don't need a permanent address. I'm living proof. I just tell them I'm on the road, and I get my card. I'll go show them to you. Tara gave me the one here. That's where I got mine. Anyway, let's get back to that. I finished the essay, and here we go. It's a big deal for me. And I clicked the send button. It was so long, the essay, 5,000 words, and there were so many addresses it was going to, it took a long time for it to say, your message has been sent. Only one was returned, and I knew who it was, my friend John, but I had put his new email, I had put both his email addresses on it. So that means everybody got it. And I went, wow, he sent the essay, what a trip. I came back over here where I kind of live in the city parking lot when I'm in Carpinteria, and I hung out for a while and I went, wow, I know what I'm going to do. So I go back to the library. I print it out. I want to have a printed copy anyway. It's 4 pages. Is it printed
The
out?
subject again? What's the
The,
subject?
the essay,
It's on what?
travels. My essay on travel.
Yes.
Primarily humorous, I'd like to say. There's a lot of funny stuff in it. That story about the paintbrushes in there, for
Okay.
example.
And anyway, so you go back.
So I go back to the library and I print it out, and then I go to the copier, 10 cents a copy, made it 4 copies, borrowed the librarian's stapler, stapled them together, and called her over to the desk. I said, "Excuse me, do you have a minute?" She goes, "Yeah." I said, I've been working on this essay all over Southern California, and I've been working with libraries and librarians, and it occurred to me that in my travels, I'm going to go back to every one of those libraries, which I do anyway, and give a copy to all the librarians that help me. And I said, "You're the first one to get one. Here." And I handed it to her. And I said, "Throw it away when you're done," because I have a self-esteem issue that I think she might not like it. You know what I mean? And I said, "Thanks a lot," and walked off. And that was right here doing this. I hooked it
And
up.
she remembered you.
Yeah, she did. I didn't get a critique on it yet, but I don't think she could have disliked it. It's really funny. There's a lot of funny stuff that happened. And then when I go to Fraser Park, there's a guy there who has real long hair. I'm going to print it up and do the same thing. And you can go back to Gmail, find your sent mail, click on it, print it out, and it's almost always 10 cents a piece. So it's 40 cents, and make a copy and give it to the librarian.
Neat.
So it's quite neat. And then here she was right here. It was
If someone
amazing.
would ask you to give a promo for why libraries are still valid, what would you say?
Information. Do you want to know something? Just go to a library. You'll get it. You'll get it free. The libraries, their business is not checking out books. Their business is information and knowledge. And computers have simply enhanced that. I get depressed at times when I see kids. The Newhall Library, for some reason, is notorious for that. And all they do is play games. And you go, "Come on, man, can't don't you want to?" That's all they're doing in there, but oh well, what do you do? But if you want to know what kind of palm tree that one is, go to your library. She'll find it. He'll find it.
And you get help from experts to help you research.
Always. That's what a librarian's there for. They're heroes. They say, "What do you need done?" If they can't get it today, they'll get it tomorrow. They'll direct you. They'll make phone calls. And once again, computers. You would think maybe that computers would do away with them because, my God, what do you need it for? But it's not happening. They're building new libraries everywhere. They cry about budget, but libraries get built, but they don't get closed down. Oh, isn't it wonderful? Yeah, you want that, don't you? Yeah.
So
I'm an enormous library fan. I really am. I don't have my wallet on me. I'd show you my cards right now. It's so thick with them.
and
They're
how
all.
many do you have, do you think?
Oh, I don't know.
Like 15 or 20
Yeah,
library cards?
no, I don't think not quite that many, because they encompass a lot. For example, Ventura County is Fillmore. Wait a minute, no, it's not Santa Paula. Santa Paula is the black gold, same as this one. They encompass a large geographical area. Fraser Park is all of Kern County, for example, and then it goes without saying with LA County. So you're covered with. But I'm all covered through Southern California, put it that way, or a good part of it.
Now, a lot of people who work behind the desk are kind of short-tempered with their clients, but how do you find librarians on the whole?
No, they can be. You got to use your head. If the librarian's busy, obviously busy, back off. I always wait until it's my turn, because they'll get swamped and then people can be rude. "I want this now." So no, you don't do that. They do their job. They're dedicated people. They really are. Otherwise, they wouldn't do it. It's in my essay. It says there was a 19th century literary figure named William James. I don't know much of what he did. He was like a diarist, not so much a author of novels or anything. I'm not that familiar with him. But he said, as long as there are libraries, life will have zest.
Let's end on that.
Let's end on that.
Great interview. Thank you so much.
And there's Tara right there. I don't know. She went that way.
Tara Riley.
I know she read. She must have read. She's a librarian. I told her.